Sleep is really important for all student athletes to have. It mentally prepares you, it gets you ready for the tasks that you need to do both in school and in your sport. It also makes sure that your body is well rested when you are going through a lot of physical exertion or have an injury. We know that sleep actually will help prevent injuries. It can actually heal injuries overnight as your body is resting. It's just a way for your body to recuperate and make sure that it's ready to perform at the level it needs to. In addition, we know that specifically in REM sleep, a rapid eye movement, kind of a lighter set of sleep that comes later on in the phases of sleep. If you don't get REM sleep, it's really tricky to make new memories. And so when you're trying to remember those plays or be able to remember what your professor said, it's important to make sure that you have good sleep throughout the night, and specifically in REM sleep. When you don't get enough sleep, often you see muscle fatigue, you can see mental fatigue, you can see athletes who, because of those things, have a poor reaction time or poor memory, and maybe they actually get injured because they're not doing the right thing in the play. Their eye-hand coordination or eye-foot coordination might not be correct, and we tend to see more injuries later in season, and we think that's because the body can be more fatigued and is definitely related to sleep, especially if athletes aren't getting enough sleep. There's a lot of things that you can do to modify your environment and make sure that you're getting enough sleep. So number one is make sure you schedule your sleep. If you need to set an alarm to start sleeping, that would be great, just to make sure that you get the 8 hours that you need. Most college students, and especially student athletes, just stretch themselves too thin. They have so many activities and they want to do other social things in addition to being a student and an athlete, so it's really difficult for them to get enough sleep. But we want you to get at least 8 hours of sleep if at all possible. The next thing would be to set up your environment. Make sure that your environment is quiet, it's dark, including dark out curtains. Make sure that you have things that are keeping the room cool, such as fans, or making sure the temperature is turned down, and that there's things like white noise. So when you're sleeping in an environment like a dorm, or if you have a roommate or something like that, that is difficult sometimes, so just making sure that you're not being bothered by any other light or noise is really important so that you can get into a deep sleep and continue your sleep cycle through the night.